There's words that have popped up in the Urban Dictionary. I don't know if it's an Urban Dictionary, but obviously we've heard people being called snowflakes. Snowflake means someone who is someone who melts easily, i.e., is easily offended, right? So that's, and it's a derogatory term. It's kind of like, oh, you're, and again we've heard the terms woke, people who are woke. Now that's really weird for me, because woke means awake, and aware of what's going on. And of course, people, right wing people, generally like to use that as a derogatory term. It's actually a compliment when you think about it. Oh, you're woke, ain't you? Means yes, I'm awake. I'm aware of what's going on. Oh, look at you, you snowflake. Well, that's someone who gets offended easily, apparently. But what's really interesting, there's another term that has been developed, I think, from the left in an attempt to offend right-wing people, and that's gammon. So what you see at like Britain First rallies, a huge white skinhead, overweight possibly or not, doesn't really matter, but white skinhead people, men generally, who are so angry at something that they go red in the face, and they look like a gammon joint. That's where that term comes from. But then, of course, you see this interesting one is where oh, look at that! They've changed the lyrics to Fairy Tale of New York so they don't offend the woke people. Well, that sounds to me like somebody on the right has just gotten incredibly offended very easily. So you could say, does that make them a gammon snowflake? Perhaps it does. I don't know. But these are words that they're bandied around in an offensive way, and when you kind of analyse them, woke, for example, it's bandied around by the right in an attempt to offend people who are liberal-ish and are aware of what's going on. That's a compliment as far as I'm concerned. If somebody calls me woke, I go, that means I'm actually aware of what's going on. I'm awake. Yeah, but they try and put other meanings onto these things, don't they? And that's how people try and offend each other, and it's a shame.
Well, Spoz, thank you very much for that input, man. Very, very much appreciated, and I'm sure listeners and viewers will find that of value. Thank you again, Spoz.
You're right.